Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So let's begin our session with a wonderful quote, rightly said by John Conn. Setting goals is the key to success in any endeavor. Without goals, we lack focus and direction. So, for starting a new chapter of learning, I, Namneet Kaur Grover, being your host for today's event, wants to extend a warm greetings and good evening to all of you present here. I hope you all are doing amazing. On behalf of the whole SEMS family, I welcome everyone to today's session on setting goals, importance of setting goals in life. And to add our guest of honor and today's speaker, Ma'am Smita Mittal. It is a great honor to have you with us, ma'am. We are grateful for your presence. Now, let me introduce Ma'am Smita Mittal to you all. With her keen and intuitive insights in human behavior, she has honed her skills with 28 years of diverse experience in the field of education in India and abroad. She is a TLC accredited and certified relationship coach. She is a certified master coach in neuro-linguistic programming and re-imprinting of subconscious. She has coached and trained more than 3,500 teachers, executives, and professionals.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate for this warm welcome, and I look forward to sharing some of the, I would say, tricks to achieve goals, because I believe that all of us are so used to setting goals that we sometimes don't even realize that we are setting goals. Goals are not only something in distant future. Goal setting starts right from the time we wake up. Like what we have to do in the day, we just plan, and executing the planning is also a goal. So whole day we are achieving and setting goals without even realizing. So if you allow me to share my screen, I will start the presentation. So today we will be doing importance of goal setting in life. And as I have said, all of us are, goal setters in our own ways. And goal setting is not restricted to bigger goals only. Bigger goals are also achieved only by achieving the smaller goals. So before I start, as I'm a relationship coach, author, and a keynote speaker. I have 28 years of experience in in education, counseling, coaching students, teachers, parents, and company executives. I'm associate educator in GRC Educators Houston. I'm an author of a book, Living Through Relationships, Destiny of Free Will, which is available on Amazon. I'm a co-author of 2 books, Empower Your Growth, 11 Mantras to Succeed in Life, and 75 top-notch management activities. I'm master coach in neuro-linguistic programming, and I have also trained 2,300 tribal teachers with in collaboration with Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Maharashtra. This is my Linktree account. 1 second. First, I would like to ask you, how many of you believe in the importance of goals? Please answer in the chat box. How many of you believe in the importance of setting goals? Yeah, Mrs. Gupta believes in setting goals. I know Dipesh, Hitashi, Tulsian. So right, all of us believe. Some may not be admitting, but I believe that most of us know the importance of setting goals. And how many of you have diverted from your goals in your life? Thank you so much, Mrs. Gupta, Mrs. Mittal. How many of you got diverted? So all of rest of you have all completed, achieved your goals. I'm so happy for you. And I would like to interact with the people who have achieved and did not get diverted from the goals, to understand their tricks and their the way what they do, that they are always able to achieve their goals. Because I myself was not able to achieve. Even now, sometimes I get diverted. After, like Hitashi is writing, after diversion is when I realize the importance of goals. Yes. So it is all of us, most of us get diverted from our goals. And isn't it surprising that we ourselves set the goals, believing fully well that they are good for us, and yet we get diverted. We drop them midway. Why? Have you ever questioned that you are the one who is setting the goals for your personal improvement, personal growth, personal well being, and yet you are not meeting them, you are not fulfilling them, you are not achieving them? If you have wondered on these questions, if you have ever pondered on these questions, please write me in the chat box. If you have also wondered why we are not able to achieve the goals, please write me in the chat box. I will really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Why are goals important in life? I believe the goals are important in life because, without setting goals, we'll be like a rudderless boat. Like it will be like, you desire to go to a hill station and you are all set. You have set your clothes for the hill station. You have done everything, your shoes, everything is ready. And you go to the airport or the railway station, all set to go to any hill station, and there at the ticket window you ask the person, please give me a ticket to a hill station. Will you be able to get the ticket? Will you be able to get the ticket? I don't think you will be, because the person's obvious question will be where you want to go, which hill station you want to go. You want to go in a hill station in India or abroad. So it is, when we set goals make the difference between desire and goals. It is your desire to go to a hill station, but you have not set the goal to which hill station you want to go. So this is a big differentiation, and that is why goals are important, because they give the direction to our lives. Today we will learn what are goals, what are their types, how to set goals, why it is important to involve mind into goals, and how to retain your focus till the goal is achieved. Because we start with a lot of commitment and guts. So, oh yes, we will do this and we'll achieve this. And without our realization, when we get diverted, we don't even know. So it is very, very important to retain the focus. And this also we will learn today. And your takeaway from today's webinar, this session will be your awareness of difference between desires and goal, trick to involve your mind while setting your goals, and the method to achieve your goals. I hope that interests all of you. If yes, then please type Y in the chat box. If it does interest all of you, please type Y in the chat box. Thank you so much, Mrs. Gupta. Thank you, Mrs. Gupta. Thank you. Thank you, Depesh. Thank you, Mr. Selavarasi Anna Barasu. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So, what is goal? Let's start from the very beginning, from the very basic. What is goal? Goal is your vision that you develop for your future. That future can be immediate future or the distant future. But goal is always your vision for your future. Goal is always, an action plan that is not part of your routine. What you are doing every day is not your goal. That is your routine. That is your schedule. But if you decide that, all right, this week I have to achieve A, B, C, D, or whatever you decide, that can be your goal, because that is not part of your routine. If every day you have to eat food, then you can't say, oh, every day eating food 3 times a day is my goal. That cannot be your goal. It can be, heavens forbid, it can be a goal to someone, but definitely not to the company that I'm having right now. So, goal is which is not part of your everyday routine. Goal is based on your dreams, what you dream to do. That is why, President Abdul Kalam always used to say that dream with open eyes. Because when we dream with open eyes, that is how we are able to set our goal. And your goals define you as a person. Your goal defines you as a person because we set our goals that we think that we are worthy for. In how, at which scale we set our goals, that defines our vision, our personality, the way we think, and that is how, it is very important to set these goals, because our goals are the reflection of our personality. This is my personal definition of goals. This, I feel that goal is an acronym also to galvanize. G stands for galvanize, to galvanize your outer and inner resource. Whenever we set out to achieve any goal, we have to organize our resources. See, one are outer resources. Outer resources meaning your finances, your outer resources like equipment. If you need something to achieve your goal, your uh, time, you have to organize your time. That is also, time is a very big resource to achieve your goal. Your financial resource, your social resources, your skill sets, you have human resources. So all these are outer all these outer resources are controlled or motivated by your inner resources. What are your inner resources? Inner resources are your self belief that yes, this is my goal and I'll be able to achieve this. Because outer resources are the tools, inner resources are the real resources. If you believe that the goal that you have set for yourself is good, you will be able to do it, you're worthy of it. So self belief, self worthiness, self confidence, self love. जब हम कोई भी काम करने जाते हैं, whenever we start to do anything, we don't succeed all the time. There are times when we fail, there are small hiccups, and these hiccups are part of the journey. When you are traveling, the tire gets punctured, the road is not so good, it starts raining, something can happen. So it does not mean that you will not be able to go forward. You just wait, stop there, you wait for the thing to pass, and or you get it repaired, and then you move ahead. So all this can happen only when you believe that you will be able to reach your destination and you love yourself. Even if you have failed, you love yourself enough to pick yourself up with the self belief, with dignity, and say, doesn't matter, I will start it again. Let's find another route. Maybe this was not the right way. I'll check another route. But for this, you have to believe in yourself. Then O stands for overcome. Overcome your obstacles and objections. Obstacles are that you face outside, and objections are your inner objections, and objections maybe from other people also, but more stronger objections do you have to that you have to overcome are your inner objections. Why am I doing it? Why should I do it? My life was so comfortable. Why am I starting it at this stage when everything is good? So all these objections are our limiting beliefs. So we have to overcome our limiting. A stands for attain. Attain your confidence. Never let it slip. Never let it pass. And L leads. L stands for lead. Lead from front. It is your goal. It is you who are set out to achieve it. So lead from the front and show people that you believe in your goal, that you believe that it is the perfect thing for you and for people around you. If you believe in that, please write Y in the chat box. If you believe in it, thank you so much, Hitashi. Thank you, Dipesh. Thank you so much. Now, there are 6 types of goals. 6 types of goals are career goals, family goals, financial goals, social goals, personal goals, and spiritual goals. These goals are, by the look of it, they are looking quite independent of each other, but in fact, they are all interlinked. Some can be independent, but most of the goals are interlinked. Like if you are setting a career goal, that all right, for this age, by this age, I should be at this level, then it means that you have to work harder, you have to put in more time in your career or in your business so that you can achieve what you have set out to achieve. But second goal you have said that I will be giving more time to my. Now if you have set these 2 goals for yourself, do you think you will be able to achieve these 2 goals simultaneously? Please give me your opinion in the chat box. Who says yes can write Y, and who feels no can write N in the chat box. If you think that if you have set a career goal that you want to be at this stage by this time, and simultaneously you want to give more time to your family, can you do it? I don't think we can do it. Yes. And career goals and financial goals can go hand in hand together, because both of your our finances depends on our career, whether we are doing business or we are in job. So financial goals and career goals will go hand in hand. But in financial goals also, one is financial goal for your company or for your job. If you are in business, then your business, and one can be your personal finance. So be very clear that when you are setting a goal to do financially well, it is for yourself or for your business. Because so many times the businesses are doing very well and yet people are bent, or vice versa. So be very clear that there should be a balance. Then social goals are there, personal goals are all there, and spiritual goals. We'll talk about all these goals later, like what are career goals, how to set career goals. These are the broad guidelines how to set career goals. First, if you write on a paper, what does success mean to you? It will help you in defining your career graph, your success graph. What do you want to be by what time? How committed you are to your goal? How much, by this, in this, you can mention how much you'll be willing to compromise on your personal time, compromise on your health, compromise on your family time. I hope never on values. So take care of that however dear you feel that success is to you, do not compromise on your values, because later on it will make you feel very empty. You will not be able to enjoy your success very much. And do you believe in ikigai? Ikigai is a very, very important subject as far as career satisfaction is concerned, and we can take independent session on this. Ikigai is when there is a congruence between your profession, vocation, passion, and your mission. When all these 4 points are in congruence, then it means that you have found your ikigai and you are a very, very happy person. Hitachi is writing, ma'am, it often happens that our goal which we set out, however determined we are, does not have stability. How do we make a choice in such cases, ma'am? If Hitachi, you really want to go into details, I have developed a very systematic, a very comprehensive work schedule on setting up your goals. It is a systematic way of achieving your goals, in short, swag. So you can contact me and we can do the complete course, and it will give you absolute clarity of mind how to set your goals, and you will be able to achieve that also. Now, family goals. When you are setting your family goals, please pay attention in your life where you place your family, who all are included in your family, who all are included, meaning in your family you consider only you, your spouse, or your children, or you include your parents also, your wife parents also, or your spouse's parents also, and like that, what future you see for your family, how you see your family response, how you see your family. Is it a responsibility to you, a duty to you, or it is your extension? Because this is one of the very important things, because if you see your family as a responsibility, you will always look at them like a burden. Your family will always feel very heavy to you. If you look at your family as a duty, then what will happen? You will do the duty, you will do the needful, but then wash your hands off. Okay, duty done, my work is over. There'll be very minimal connect or concern, because you are looking at them as duty. Or if you look at them as your extension, in case you are looking at them as your extension, you will always be concerned with them because they are part of you. You will always remain connected with them. So it is very important to introspect and see how you see your family. All of us think that we love our family, but what kind of love it is very important. Be honest with yourself. When you are setting your family goals, make it clear to yourself. Financial goals. Financial goals are indicative of self worth. We always visualize how much money we want to have, how much money we are worthy for. If we think we are worthy of having huge sums of money, our financial goals will be bigger, but they should be realistic and value based. Financial goals are mostly developed keeping family in mind, because you feel all right, children are there, their education is there, I have to have a home, I have to take care of my parents, things like that. So most of the financial goals are developed keeping family in mind. It is always good to have financial goals early in life so that you have more time to achieve them. Because for a lot of us, financial goals are dependent on our job, and our job is in someone else's. So keeping that in mind, it is always good to start and to set your financial goals early in life. It doesn't happen that you think, oh, by that time I'll have so much of money, I will save money. Money doesn't get saved on its own. You have to work to save money. So sooner you start, in better position you will be. And financial goals should be set along with other goals. You should be realistic that whatever other goals, like if you have family goals, if you in family goal or personal goal, you have a goal to, visit a certain place, do certain course. All these things also require money. So don't take it as a setback, but these also are financial part of financial goals that you are able to cater to the needs. So take pride in them also. Don't feel stingy or don't feel bad. Personal goals. Personal goals are for self growth. Self growth meaning like doing courses, developing, studying more. They can absolutely be independent of career or family goals. They can be to develop a hobby, visit a place, learn a language, build, tone your body, or a skill. So personal goals are just to satisfy your inner you. There is a person, you are a husband, you are a wife, you are a son or daughter, you are a colleague, you are a boss, you are a subordinate. You're playing so many roles in your life. But the biggest role and the biggest support that you should be doing, you should be is for yourself. How much support you give to yourself. That is very, very important. Social goals. Social goals are how you want to be perceived by others. Social goals are, one second, should be, you want to be seen in the company of certain section of society. You should be able to get membership of a certain club, or you should be friends with certain people, or you want to have a very busy social calendar. Basically, social goals are your way of looking for validation of your success. One is social need. For that, we have our friends. And for that, we don't have to have many goals, except that we should have a healthy and good relationships. But when our social goals are, that you want to go to a certain party, you want to go to a certain club, there's nothing wrong in it. It's good because you want to climb the social ladder. But then it is, you are seeking validation from the society that you are doing good. If you agree with me, please write Y, or if you don't agree with me, write N, because it's only when you disagree with me it gives us a point to discuss. Then spiritual goals. Spiritual goals provide you the base and balance in life. They keep you sane. There is inner growth, and they prepare you to handle work pressure. And spiritual goals encourage you to be friends with yours. That is very, very. See, when the life is going good, everything goes good. Your friends are very close to you, your family is very loving to you, your bosses, your subordinates, everybody is together because everything is going smooth. You are also very happy. You don't even know where the time is going. The test of everything, yourself included, comes when things start going little tough in life. And it happens in everybody's life. That way, God is, literally, He looks at all of us in the same way. Some people get it tough in the beginning, some people get it tough little later, or some in the middle. But everybody goes through some tough times. These are the times when you need the balance and the base and the stability. And that stability you get from your spiritual strength. So have your spiritual goals. By spirituality, I don't mean religion, because religion is the manifestation of the spirituality that we have. So I'm not talking about the religion. I'm talking about the pure spirituality that is within us. All of us carry it within. It is beyond and above and beyond the religion. This is what we connects us all as humanity. So these are the goals which are very, very important to set. How the goals should be. This is the most crucial step. All of you must be aware now. The goal should be SMART goals by S. Mr. Ghanshyam Das engineer is writing social goals required for social needs. Spiritual goals important to get inner peace with which provide strength to achieve all goals. Yes, very true. So now how to set our goals? Goals should be SMART goals. Now stands for specific. Like they should be very specific. Like right at the beginning of the session, I had suggested that you go to a ticket window and say, I want to go to a hill station. And the person who is giving you the ticket will be confused. At which hill station? In which country? In which state? Where to? So you will not be able to go anywhere. So if you have a very specific goal, you will have the clarity of mind. Goal should be like a funnel, It should be very focused. M stands for measurable. If the goal is big, break it down so that you can measure it at all right. Today I have achieved this much. Tomorrow I'll be achieving this much. So every day, every week, you can measure your growth. It should be achievable, which is so very important. Like today, in today's condition, my today's physical thing, I say, all right, I want to go for Himalayan trek, just like that. And I register myself for that Himalayan, knowing fully well that I complete my 6,000 steps every day. A person who is doing only 6,000 steps a day definitely is not in a fit condition to go for Himalayan trip. So they should be achievable. They should be realistic. It should not be that, I turn my desire into a goal and create headache for everyone and in myself included. So your goal should be achievable, realistic, or is relevant. They should be relevant to you, to the society that you are living in, to your family. They should not be irrelevant, and they should be time bound so that you can measure them. It should not be that, all right, I will do it, but by what time will I do it? When will I do it? I have not yet said. But I know that I will achieve, I'll do it. Rest be assured, you will never be able. We achieve own things only when we have a timeline. We are facing a time. That is that is why there is a wrong phrase, but we call it deadline, do or die. And most of us are able to achieve that deadline because we function at the best of our um, skills when we are in a do or die situation. All our resources are functioning. So our goals should be smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. How to set goals? Now we know that our goals should be smart goals, what kind of goals we have, but how to set them? Now there are two ways to set goals, and this is where our mind comes into play. One is moving away goals. Second is moving towards goals. Moving away goals are, suppose you want to say, oh, I want to stop smoking. Now the and lot of men will agree that or we can say that I want to lose weight. Suppose now obesity is very common. A lot of us struggle with losing weight, and we decide, okay, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. Despite your hard work and your honest intention, how many of you have been able to lose weight? Please write me if you have been able to lose weight, if you are successful at that. Wow, congratulations. Anyone else? No, because not everybody is able to do that. Why does it happen? Failed many times. Yes, I want to gain weight instead. Wow, Dipesh, you are one of the lucky fews. Moving away goals are when we say we want to lose weight. Now, when you want to lose weight, why should your mind help you? Because our mind will say nobody likes to lose anything. Do you like to lose anything? Please write yes or no. Do you like to lose anything? No. Dipesh is writing no. Tashi is writing no. No, no. Mrs. Mittal is writing no. Yeah, no. Very true. No, we don't like to lose anything. Then why should we lose weight? After all, we have worked so hard. We have spent so many years to gain it. Now, why should we lose it? Mind will not help us. But mind will help us if we tell our mind that we want to gain a very toned body. So once we decide that the moment you feel like having chips or you feel like having pizza loaded with cheese, immediately that nice figure will come in front of you. Oh no, no, I will not be able to achieve that figure if I eat all this. So you will stop. But if you say that I want to lose weight, then your mind will not support you because in its own way, in your own way, you are comfortable with that. You have accepted yourself with that. So always, whenever you are setting any goal, it should be positive goal. It should be, I want to do this because I will gain this thing. I want to stop smoking because I will gain good health. Don't say I want to stop smoking because the moment you say I want to stop smoking, what visual is coming in front of your eyes, in your mind? You smoking a cigarette. You have had such a good time smoking. You have made so many new friends while you had gone out to smoke. You have had so many good discussions while you were out smoking. Why should you lose all those things? Somewhere you used to feel that you are looking very smart and handsome like a hero while puffing away. So why should your mind help you or assist you in losing that image? It will not. But the moment you say, I want to regain my health, I want to have clean lungs, mind, next time when you are picking up a cigarette, immediately tarred lung, photo of a tarred lung come in front of you, and you will not touch the stick. So it is the trick that you play with your mind. So always involve your mind, always connect emotions, positive emotions when you are setting any goal, so that your mind can help you. A quick recap. So now till now we have uh, uh, discussed, we have shared what is goal, what are the kinds of goal, and how to set goals. Wow, Hitashi, you are using that. That's so good for you. Goals are dependent on past performance, Mr. Ghansham Das, but not necessarily. They can, your past performances can be motivations, but not in every field. It all depends how you involve your mind and how you set your goal. How to set winning goals. By winning goals, spelling mistake. Involve your mind into setting the goal, as we have already discussed. Mind has all the resources you need to achieve your goal. Like they say that divine uh, blessing will never take you where divine guidance is not there. So God has given us all the resources, inner resources, because inner resources are more important. Like Dashrath Manji, when his wife passed away, he realized what how important it is to reach hospital in time, and single-handedly he created the road. He did not have any other resource but his firm belief that a road should be there and he has to do it. So he did it. So mind has all the resources that you need to achieve your goal. Okay, Mrs. Gupta is asking, so one shouldn't set goals based on known capabilities. No, one should set goals on the known capabilities, but they are not, one should not be limited by them. As long as we are in our comfort zone, we think that we know only this much. The moment we come out of our comfort zone, we realize that we know and we are capable of doing much more. So go step by step, but don't limit yourself that, oh, I know only this much, so I will not go beyond. Remember that when all of us are born, all of us are born with the capability of doing only three things: eat, sleep, and poop and pee. Nothing. But very soon, with continuous hard work, attempts, failures, success, we teach ourselves to turn. Then very soon we teach ourselves to slide. Then we teach ourselves to sit, crawl, walk, talk, grab, hold, throw, jump, all these things. We were not born with all these skills. It is our inner resources, inner resilience, inner faith in our capabilities, and never say die spirit that we learn all these things. So have faith in yourself and realize that you are able to do much more than what you are aware of. And again, when you are setting your winning goals, check your pains and gains. With everything, when we are starting anything new, we know that it will be painful also, but there will be some gains also. One second, let me read there are so many factors. Who has written it? There are so many factors to reach and achieve our goals, family and man. Anyway, I'm not able to slide it. Never say die. Appreciate your view, ma'am. Thank you, Dipesh. So, with every step forward, there'll be certain pains and certain gains. So, evaluate which pains you are comfortable with and which pains are too much for you. So, always check your pains and gains and believe in yourself and your capability. Never say die. You love yourself, as I had said before also. Have the inner belief, self worth, self esteem, self love, resilience, grit, passion, that if you have started something, you will complete it, you will achieve it. Like Mrs. Gupta said that, she was able to achieve her target of weight loss, which is remarkable. Congruence. Now, congruence is another very important thing. Outer congruence and inner congruence. Congruence is inner balance. The outer congruence meaning when you are setting out to achieve any goal, there should be congruence in your environment, your people around you, your skill set, your resources. They should all be in sync. And you also from inner, and your inner congruence also should be in sync with your outer environment, and your outer environment should be in sync with your inner environment, because if there is too much of friction, a lot of your energy and time will go in conflict resolution, whether those conflicts are inner conflicts or with others. So when you are setting out to achieve any goal, before you start working on it, check the outer and inner congruence, how much you are in sync with your environment and how much your outer environment means to you, how much it is able to influence your inner. So when everything is in balance, your time will be utilized better. Otherwise, a lot of time will go in convincing others or convincing yourself or conflict management, which will, which will be a drain on your time, energy, resources. So as the time is coming, I will close my session. So please apply it and achieve it. I wish you all the very best. If there are any questions, thank you for listening to me. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
It was a very wonderful knowledge given by you, ma'am. I hope our audience learned many
Yeah, I think Mrs. Gupta wants to ask something.
new
Do we have time?
things from. Yes, ma'am, definitely we have.
Yes, please go ahead.
Smita ma'am, I just wanted to thank you for a wonderful session. And it's always lovely because a lot of us feel at different ages ki we know it all kind of thing. But when we attend and somebody else is talking, things are reinstated and made more clear. And you put it so wonderfully, especially I love the acronym of your goals. That thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So, in conclusion, I want to say that setting meaningful goals is the key to unlocking your true potential. Embrace the power of goal setting to gain clarity, stay motivated, and experience the thrill of personal growth. Remember, every great achievement begins with a clear vision and a determined spirit. So, set your goals, take action, and let your dreams become your reality. It was very effective for our audience, ma'am. Once again, I would like to thank you for joining with us and sharing your experience, your precious time, your expertise, and knowledge with us. So, there are few questions which I would like to ask from you. Shall I?
Yes, please.
Okay. The very first question is, ma'am, are there any specific strategies to navigate through difficulties while working towards our goals?
It all depends what kind of goals you are setting, and it all depends on your environment. There are no, one strategy fits all, because all of us have different personalities. What works for me in my environment may not work for other person in their environment. So it varies, from person to person, situation to situation. Had there been only one strategy, all of us would have been Dhirubhai Ambani or Mukesh Ambani. But the reality is, because everybody functions, thinks, perceives um, things in a very different way, individual way. The strategies are also very individual. That is why I'm saying, uh, if anybody wants to contact me, to understand the systematic way of achieving goals, SWAG, which is my comprehensive program of setting and achieving goals, can contact me at my email ID, smitamittal30@gmail.com, and I would be very happy to help them.
Definitely, ma'am. Ma'am, the next question is, how can goal setting impact different areas of our life, such as personal growth, career, and relationships? Is it the process similar, or there are specific consideration for each domain?
हो ही मधून लावायची असते, इकडची आपण बाहेरून लावतो. कारण कुलूप तिकडे आहे ना. 5 मिनिटं आहे ना अजून. का झाला वेळ?
Will you please mute?
Yes, ma'am, it's done.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, will you please repeat the question?
How can goal setting impact different areas of our lives?
All right, got it. See, goal setting definitely impacts each and every area of our life. It all depends what kind of goals we set for ourselves. After saying so, the main thing is our own personal perception of ourselves, because that is the way that is what will prompt us to set the standards of our goal. Like, if all of us want to have happy family, so when we want to have, do all of us have happy family? No. Despite having the desire and the goal, because having good relationships, it is interactive process. It does not depend only on one person. Other person also plays a very important role.
Definitely, ma'am.
So, setting a goal of having a happy relationship or healthy relationship depends on the person with whom you want to have healthy relationship. Whether you want to have healthy relationship with your boss, then obviously your demeanor will be different. If you want to have healthy relationship with your friend, it will be absolutely different. With you want to have healthy relationship with your son or your daughter or your parent, it will be different. So, the one is the desire and second is the approach. All of us desire to have healthy relationships, but then what is our approach? Our approach should be appropriate to the relationship. Uh, career also depends on this. You know how hard you are working. If your hard work is not necessarily smart work. Be very honest with you. Some people are working very hard, right from morning till night. They're working. But is their work relevant to the company for which they're working? How relevant is their hard work? So one should be very clear where they are going by putting in all that hard work and how much is actually needed. Art of delegation also, matters a lot. So when we are setting our goals, whether they are career goals or they are they are always, I would say, case depend, situation depend. One is my capability. I may be a very capable friend, but I may not be a very capable boss or a subordinate or a co-worker. All of us have different aspects. If a technocrat can be very good in office, but not necessarily in the family life or personal life. So all these things matter, and when we are setting goals, we should consider who we are in and our surrounding, our limitations as well as strengths. As they said that, I think Mrs. Gupta only asked that then we should not go beyond our capabilities. That is okay. That is not the case. Then main thing is be realistic and be sure what you really want to achieve. I hope it made sense.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much for answering these questions. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending today's webinar. If you have any additional question, you can contact us by email or telephone. We are happy to provide additional support to you. Please follow our social media and subscribe YouTube channel for new learning. Thank you so much, Smita ma'am, for joining us and sharing your experience. Thank you so much, our audience, for joining with us, staying with us. So thank you all for cooperating. Stay tuned, stay connected for new learnings. I, Namneet Kaur Grover, your host for the day, signing off.